guys, just got done at Battle of the Goats. Crazy weekend, crazy weekend. You guys are gonna like this video. Lots of battles, crazy finish too. Wait for the battles. It's my most winningest race in all the USA, so it was a tough one this year though. Had some battles with Ryder. Of course, this video is sponsored by Onyx Off-Road. This one, we were able to walk the whole track, so it was 6 miles or 10K for Canadians. So it was a long track. So just to know where I was going, to know where all the hard sections were, Onyx Off-Road has the 3D feature, so I could tell how much elevation, and it was a lot of elevation, so I was tired. But thanks Onyx Off-Road for keeping me on the track when I'm walking and pointing me in the right direction for the hard sections.
That's pretty good. Nige, how we doing over here? This setup's looking pretty good.
Yeah, we're doing good. It's a little warm out today. I wasn't expecting the heat. I thought it was gonna be nice all weekend, but we're dialed. Wish it would have rained more. I know Trystan wants it to rain more.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Anything different with the bike for this race?
Not really. We're just, compared to Moab, we're just super soft bib setup in the rear. Not as soft as like Hawaii, but
yeah,
pretty soft because it's super technical. A lot of hillsides here, so you don't want anything stiff.
Oh, let's see it. Let's see how my hobbin is.
Oh! Tire tap?
No tire tap.
That was good.
All right, the bonk.
Back here, Battle of the Goats. Kind of my first US Hard Enduro win ever, 5 years ago. Haven't lost it since, so this one's been pretty good to me the last 5 years. I think I've won it 4 times. Conditions are pretty good. It's dried out a bit. It's hot though. It's really freaking hot here, and
It's gonna be humid.
after like raining 3 days this week, I think. So it's starting at 1 tomorrow too. At the peak of
The heat.
the peak of the heat's gonna be a tough one. Instead of just doing 2 laps, we're gonna do like 4 or 5 maybe. And so yeah, there'll be more lap traffic. We'll have to do some of the gnarlier hits more times. Good for the fans and media, I guess, but
Crosses this road back here.
brake tech versus not vlog battle. Tough to compete with Cody's vlog when he's got Yamaha shit coming out of his.
Yeah.
Tough to compete with that, to be honest.
Where's the pivot?
Still have it in him.
I have to do some Street Finder. I have other stuff in me. It just doesn't involve blowing up vlogs with Yamaha reveals. Yamaha's first win is tough to compete with that one.
That's hard. That's hard.
Tough to compete with the best mod to a Yamaha too. Like that's tough to compete with.
Hard to build a mod for a bike that's already good.
Bike, yeah.
Cody has to do
Too fast today. Too good. You do tune
so hard coming down that last creek. That's how he got a gap on me at the end. Are you cramping? No.
Oh, that was hard. Definitely one more lap than I thought we were gonna do. It seemed like we were out there a while, but I guess it was only 3 hours, but it felt long maybe because we did 4 laps. But the first 2 laps I rode so bad. Couldn't clean anything. I felt like Ryder had a 5-minute gap already, so I was like pretty much convinced he was gone. And then I don't know what happened to him because he definitely had a big gap, but all of a sudden I just caught him randomly. I'm like, something must have happened or he got lost or I don't know. And then I could kind of see a little bit of weakness in his riding a little bit, which gave me confidence. And then yeah, we kind of just rode, I mean, the whole 3 hours together. It was good for me to follow him because he had this place pretty dialed. Like he knew where to go, and I definitely didn't have the lines dialed. So followed him for lap 2, kind of learned where to go, where not to go. He definitely cut some time off for me. Like he had the place dialed. And then lap 3, started charging pretty hard. I started cramping actually really bad in my leg, and I didn't really know why because I was like 2 hours in.
But you had a good lead at that point, right?
Nah, he was still like within 30 seconds. And then yeah, on the last lap, I think I got like 1 or 2 minute lead on upper chicken fight. I did it really good. And then Gus was out there telling me what was going on, and I never once did that waterfall. I watched Ryder and Will try it a couple times, and they never had good success, so never even tried it. Kind of a chicken. But I just didn't want to risk any bike damage or any injury to myself either, so I just played it safe. And then yeah, I had a decent gap that last lap, and I guess Ryder actually cleaned it, and that's how he closed up on me so much. And then also there was a bunch of lappers, and he kind of squeezed in right behind me, and I think that also helped him. And then what would have been a bit of a chill last lap turned into be pretty stressful because he was coming, but I kind of just got a sense that he couldn't quite ever get right up to me.
Oh, it was like 10 seconds back.
Yeah, I was just doing just enough to keep him at bay, I guess. He had some sections that were better, and I had some sections, and I felt like one of my best sections was up Wenzel's, up the creek, and then home. I was just able to, on lap 3, I railed it so hard. So I knew if I got to Wenzel's and I had a bit of a gap, I was gonna be pretty secure, and I was wicked on the way home so fast. And yeah, that was probably one of my more meaningful wins, I'd say. That's one of the hardest I think I pushed. Me and Cody have had a couple like that, but not too many. Definitely not at high speeds like that. Cody's more, when we battle, it's more in the rocks or something, where Ryder's definitely a lot faster than Cody is. So this race was definitely not the hardest, but pretty hard, but also had a lot of speed sections. So yeah, pretty sick race.